And I sat down and I said, okay, first of all, breathe. Matana, you need to remember, you have options. You have a child, be grateful. He has emotions, be grateful. He loves you, be grateful. You're a good parent, be grateful. I needed to remind myself all these things that I should be grateful for. Hello, and thank you for joining our podcast, Hope to Recharge, a show that is designed to bring hope, inspiration, motivation, and some practical tips to those that are battling depression and anxiety, and to those that are supporting loved ones that are going through the journey in this difficult time of depression and anxiety. I'm here to tell you, you are not alone, and we will live beyond depression and anxiety. We will share our stories, one story at a time. In a world of mental health, together is better. I'm your host, Matana. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, and welcome to Attitude of Gratitude on Hope to Recharge podcast. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today, my energy is a little bit low, as you can hear. I'm going to share with you today what I'm going through in terms of my gratitude journey of the day and how my gratitude helped me with my pain that I'm struggling with today. It's the beginning of the school year. All my kids went back to school and everybody was actually excited to go back to school. We had a lot of beginnings. My oldest daughter, Javi, started high school. My second daughter started elementary school, first grade. And my baby, Mishael, Max, started nursery. He's almost 2. We thought that it will be great for him to start going to school. He's extremely friendly. He's always looking to go outside. He talks to anybody on the street or in the park. He's super friendly. And we thought that this is what he needed to go to school. And we are super happy with the school we chose, one of the best schools in town for preschool. And I was really looking forward to it. So I knew that the beginnings might be hard, separation anxiety. So there was like orientation. We went, I sat with him for the first day. The second day was slower. The third day we had to leave them for an hour. So we left him for an hour. He was crying the whole time. And I was discussing this process with my 2-year-old. I was telling him, even though I don't know how much he comprehends, but he understands enough that we're just going to go to school and he's going to have a new teacher and he's going to have new friends and new toys and mommy's going to pick him up afterwards and he's going to have fun and they're going to sing and they're going to dance and they're going to play. Comes yesterday, Monday. I'm recording this before Thursday. So comes yesterday and I drop him off and yes, he is screaming as I leave. And I thought, okay, fine. It's going to probably scream for a few minutes, a half an hour, and then he'll get into the groove of things and adapt to the new daycare. And he cried the entire day. I was in touch with the teachers. They're phenomenal teachers, phenomenal staff. I was in touch with them and they said that he was really in pain, like emotional pain the whole day. And I was wondering, like, what should I do? I was at despair. I lost my appetite. I wasn't focused. I couldn't have my evening meetings that I set up. I was just out of sorts, really out of sorts. A lot of you know I reached out on Facebook for advice because I was like feeling maybe I'm doing something wrong. My intuition was not working properly. I wasn't having that gut feeling. It was really a hard moment for me. Today he had another very hard day at school, very hard day, and he was crying. I decided that I'm going to pick him up early and maybe do an abbreviated program. So where am I getting to at this? One of my dear friends, Matthew, reached out to me and he said to me, remember gratitude, work with gratitude and breathe. And I think out of all the amazing advice that I got, and I really got so much out of the input that different parents were giving me and insights and different ways of thinking, because when you're in stress, when you're in pain, you can't think properly with the tools that you usually have. No matter how much you learn, when you're in stress, you lose a lot of it. So it was very helpful for me to get from the community, from my support team, from my friends, from people that I just reached out to. So Matthew said to me, tap into gratitude. And it was so helpful. And I sat down and I said, okay, first of all, breathe. Matana, you need to remember, you have options. You have a child, be grateful. He has emotions, be grateful. He loves you, be grateful. You're a good parent, be grateful. You live so close to school, you can come if it's necessary. Be grateful. Be grateful that he's going to a school that will work with you. Be grateful for the emotions that you're going through. Be grateful that you have tears to cry out the pain. And it's painful to see your child in pain. To feel that they're in despair, and you're kind of causing their despair is one of the worst feelings in the world. I needed to remind myself all these things that I should be grateful for. And this morning I have a group I told you that I attend, that every morning we post our gratitude. And I said, today I'm going to be grateful for all of my hurt that I'm going through. And today I'm going to be grateful for the things that are not going my way. So when things do go my way, the easy way, I'll be able to highlight it and say, wow, it feels good, because the bad feels so bad, the good will feel better. So the gratitude really gave me energy to focus and to also remind myself nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. I have choices. I have opportunities. I have a surround system of support around me that will help me get through this hard time. I have a husband that is helping me through this, that is caring with me and sharing in my pain. He also was very distressed yesterday and very at a loss of what should we do? Is this right or wrong? Are we teaching him the right way? Is this growing pain? Is this something that they have to go through? Is it too early? I have a partner that can share with me in my experience of my stress, and that's very helpful. That's something to be grateful for. I'm grateful that I was able to share this with my children, and they were sad with me, and they cuddled with Mishael. They cuddled with him, and they shared their experiences as children, what they remember, what they don't remember, their fears, their strengths, and it gave me some clarity. So the gratitude that it literally gave me time to breathe through the pain, to breathe through the unknown, to be in the now and give myself permission to feel not okay, and at the same time bring in gratitude for the things that are on the bright side when it could be so much worse, so much worse. I think it was like giving somebody an oxygen mask when they felt that they couldn't breathe. That when Matthew reached out to me and says, remember gratitude, I literally felt my chest taking a huge deep breath. And I said, yes, I need to practice what I preach. And I preach about this all the time. I lost my gratitude moment before he told me that. I forgot. As much as I talk about it, I forget things, and I'm not perfect about it at all. And I'm so grateful that he was there to remind me that I need to take a deep breath and focus with gratitude in my pain and in my frustration and my hurt and my confusion, and make a list of what's grateful. And it really calmed me down. I can't tell you how much it calmed me down. Did it take away my pain? No, the pain is still there. Did it take away a lot of my anxiety, a lot of my frustration, a lot of the cloud in my head? Yes. It let me sleep. I got through the night. I was able to sleep. I woke up in the morning positive. Okay, maybe today will be a better day with Mishael in school. I was actually talking to Mishael about it and telling him we're going to have a great day in school. It didn't work out the way I thought. It didn't. As soon as I drove into the parking lot, he started screeching, saying, no, 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 no. And he held on to his chair. He didn't want to leave his car seat. It was really heartbreaking. It was really, really one of the toughest moments I remember lately. I'm sure I had harder moments, but this was really there in the big ones, because I felt like I had a choice and I was making the wrong choice to create the pain for him. I can't explain it. Maybe you understand, maybe you don't understand. I'm a little bit not clear today. I hope this episode will give some kind of motivation of how to tap into gratitude when we're in pain. It's so important. It's really important. And I want to say another thing that I'm very grateful for. I had meetings all day today, lined up meetings. The meeting that was right before I decided that I'm going to cut my day short and go Mishael up from school was Tony. Tony is somebody that I admire so much, and I can't wait to introduce him to you on on my podcast, he talks about recovery, he talks about emotions, he talks about gratitude all the time. He talks about journaling. I knew that when I reach out to him and I say to him, listen, I need to cancel, and it was like within a few minutes of our meeting, and I knew that he'll say, family first, don't worry about it. Those words were so comforting. I'm so grateful that I get to work with people that understand values, my values, big pictures of life. It was so rewarding and comforting to know that he will get it, and it's okay to not be okay sometimes, and it's okay to share what you're going through and to be real. I hope this helped you. Remember, gratitude works, whether you're in a good place or a bad place. It works, it helps, it's oxygen, it's healing, it's inviting positive energy. It creates space to bring good into our lives, even when we feel that there is no good at that moment. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me here on my very vulnerable episode of dropping my 2-year-old off at daycare. Thank you for inspiring me to reach into this gratitude stronger than I ever did. Thank you for cheering me on. Thank you for all of you that keep on sending me messages, emails, PMs on Facebook, through my website. All the support that you're giving me is incredible. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for breaking the stigma with me together. Together is better in mental health. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you how you take gratitude and pain, if you do, and how it helps you. Bye till next time. Thank you for joining us and taking the time to listen. I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button so you can hear further episodes. If you are listening to us on iTunes, please leave feedback and ratings below. Let us know if there's any topic that you would like to hear from us in the future. Bye till next time.